We are at the Estero Llano Grande State Park. And I don't know if I'm saying that correctly because I'm really bad at Spanish.
We're Cindy and Eddie.
And this is Squeeze the Day. Essentially, this is a world birding center, and we're gonna go take a quick look at it. So, guess who's going with us? You are. Come on. We have the Texas State Park Pass, and this is one of the parks that's available for us to go into for free because of it. The park pass is only $70, and it's totally worth it if you're gonna be in the area. When you first get here, you gotta take an immediate left to walk up to the visitor center. Essentially, it costs $5 per adult. They do have bike parking. And this is the entrance to the visitor center. This is the map that you'll see right outside of the registration area. So you're gonna leave the main entrance area and go through the park, follow this trail. They have maps to help guide you a little bit. We're not going to show you all the trails, we're just going to go hit up some cool things. We decided we wanted to come to this park because it's got alligators. I mean, that's the whole point of us coming here. But it's also got some really good trails to follow if you wanted to do biking or hiking. Bikers, please yield to pedestrians. It's the rules. It's also courtesy. Yeah, other than that, like, seriously, we're looking for this alligator pond. These are some of the things that we see along the way. There are a lot of trail options. Pedestrian traffic has a lot more options than bike traffic, but there are bike trails that bicyclists can take. Unfortunately, if you're going to go see the alligators like we are, you can't take your bikes all the way down the path. However, a bike will get you close.
Bit of a hill to climb here. We're excited to see what's on the other side of this once we get up to the top.
Up here is the Llano Grande Levee path. Somehow we got lost and started taking this longer trail. So today, since we wanted to get a little bit of a walk in, we decided to take the extra long way. We're gonna let you figure that path out on your own. They do give you a map, so you can figure out how to do it directly if you're looking for alligators. We decided to do the long travel around and get a lot of footage and see what this park is all about. Very, very beautiful park in the wintertime. It's 75 degrees right now. Alligator Lake is a pretty large lake by itself. We didn't ask how many alligators there were, and we didn't ask where they could be found, so we weren't informed about locations. However, when you're at the lake, you can see that there's a lot of wildlife to be seen, and we'll talk about the alligators more in just a moment. One of the stops, don't see any alligators yet, but we do have a cannon. I'm just kidding, that's not a cannon, that's actually a water outlet. But don't stop there, keep going, because there's more Alligator Lake to be seen, and possibly alligators at the end of it. And this large wooden deck is where you're going to be able to get the best view overlooking Alligator Lake. It includes a set of binoculars that were positioned already for us, and at first we didn't look through those. What we did is walk to the end of the deck to overlook the lake to see what we could see. And at first we saw nothing. Behind us is Gator Lake. There are no gators showing right now, but considering it was freezing cold the past week in Texas, it can't really blame. Still, beautiful area to walk around in. And then we saw something off in the distance in the brush that we were curious about. I'm not 100% sure, but that looks like it's something laying in the grass. Might be an alligator. Since these were positioned already, we didn't want to move them, but we did want to see what they were looking at, and look what we found. This picture doesn't really show it that well, and we weren't really sure what we were looking at through the lens of the camera, But that's actually 2 alligators sitting back there in the weeds, which is pretty awesome. So we just took a moment to get the best shot we could and enjoy the view. Unfortunately, this is the end of this trip. We've come to the point where we've got to head back to the parking lot so we can continue on our travels. We also want to mention this little pavilion that they have set up for people to come and picnic at while they're enjoying the park. And it's right by where Alligator Lake is. So it's kind of a novelty to come sit down and relax here. Thank you for joining us at this park, State Park, Texas. Texas has some really great state parks, so we're really digging this. Make sure you stay safe if you're visiting any of the state parks. We'll try and get some shots of alligators. It looks like we might have been able to get one, but we don't think we got it on this phone very well because we couldn't zoom in as much as we would have liked to. Thank you for joining us. As always, remember, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and keep squeezing the day.
Be well.